Good evening, graduates, parents, relatives, teachers, board members. Tonight we are gathered here to celebrate a milestone for me and my fellow graduates of the class of 2013 at Washington High School. I've never really made a speech like this before, and after staring at a blank computer screen for hours the past 2 nights, I figured I would just try to make some jokes and hope it works. The past 4 years of our lives in high school were supposed to be the best of our lives, creating memories that we will never forget. At the same time, we were also supposed to learn things that we will use for the rest of our lives. All this learning done by staring at PowerPoints in each class, doing busy work, taking pointless tests, and reading from textbooks older than Betty White's grandmother. Hopefully, it was enough to get us started in the real world of learning, where some of us will go into college, or others start our careers right out of high school. Either path we choose, we will always fall back on what we learned in high school, except, of course, half the things we learned in math. I will still never understand why we had those hours worth of homework, which we never really did most of the time. But all jokes aside, this group of graduates on stage is one of the greatest to ever go through Washington High School. Just this year, we had 2 sports teams finish as state semifinalists and 1 team finish as a state finalist. I cannot remember how long it has been since our school has done that. Academic-wise, we have graduates going to 25 different colleges in 6 different states, and most of us are going on academic scholarships, some of which are full-ride scholarships. You're welcome, Mom. Now that our final moments of high school are passing as we sit on stage tonight, waiting to receive our diplomas that we have been spending the better part of our last 18 years to earn, I wish to offer some words of encouragement for my class. Don't spend so much time trying to choose the perfect opportunity that you miss the right opportunity. Recognize that there will be failures and acknowledge that there will be obstacles. You will learn from your mistakes and the mistakes of others, mistakes that later in life you will only see as guides to your success. Never give in. Giving in only means you've given up. Given up on everything you worked for your whole life. Never let this be an option. Finally, pursue whatever you desire. Start with what's necessary, then do what's possible, and before you know it, you're doing the impossible. The things that people said you never could do. In a few moments, we'll be walking across the stage to get our diplomas, and I only have 2 more things to say to my class. Be prepared to have countless photos taken of you in the next hour, because I know these people aren't going to let us leave us alone long. And number 2, don't trip. The Washington High class of 2013.